Okay, so welcome back. Ipapakita ko muna sa inyo yung yung broad an overview of the contents of the syllabus, okay, before we talk about the memo number 9 and your question and answer. So class, as expected, ang mangyayari kasi na you are only required to have a 6 at least, okay? It can be more than 6, but at least 6 synchronous session. Got it? So 6 times, at least 6 times kayo for the whole semester, imi-meet ng mga professor nyo. Dapat ganun. It can be more than that. Pwedeng every other week or pero hindi pwedeng every week. At least 6 times kayo magkakaroon ng synchronous session with your professors. Okay? Then the rest is asynchronous. That is stated in the memo number 6. But here, class, we can have pwedeng every week tayong magka-class. Okay? But pwede ring every other week. It depends on the announcement. Got it? But for the meantime, meron tayong class next week. So dapat sana every other week tayo magka-class para mabuo natin yung at least 6 session. Pero in reality, maybe around 8 times tayo magka-class or mag-synchronous meeting. Okay, clear ba yun? But next week, magkakaroon pa rin tayo ng meeting, synchronous, same time, Tuesday next week, same time as this. Okay? So okay lang ba sa inyo yun, class? Can you give me a thumbs up if that is clear to you na every week? Hindi naman tayo every week mag-meet, pero for this month maybe, every week tayo, i-meet ko kayo next week pa din. Okay, next week, same time as this, to continue for our discussion. And here are so week 1, week 2, week 1, introduction to office productivity tools. Week 2, soft skills versus hard skills. Week 3, understanding the fundamentals concept of. So week 4 to 5, impact of fourth industrial revolution. So these are the contents of the syllabus. Then midterm, after midterm, types of media, hardware versus software, productivity tools, user interface. We'll focus on a particular application, office application. Then week 18, smartphone productivity tools. Be aware of the most useful tools available for smartphone. As you can see, there are week 18, up to week 18. But since we will only be meeting around at least 6 times for the whole semester, most of this will be asynchronous. Okay, most of this topic that we'll be talking here is asynchronous. And since the easing of academic requirement is currently ongoing, expect 60 to 70%. What is indicated in your syllabus, expect only 60 to 70% that will be tackled, because it is indicated there that only the essentials need to be discussed or need to be tackled to your class. Only the essentials. Okay? So again, I'll be giving you the syllabus so you can read it yourself, and just expect 60 to 70% will be tackled during the whole semester for that session. Okay, so I'll share now the second memo. May tanong ba, class, for the syllabus before we proceed to the next? Come on, you can ask your question now. Wala. Okay, share ko muna yung... Okay, nababasa nyo ba, class? All right. So all deans, branch, campus directors. So bottom line is this is applicable for the whole PUP community. Okay. The subject is easing of academic requirements and grading system due to pandemic limitation. So class, because of this, please be advised that we encourage you to make the most out of what you have. Okay. If we are not encouraging you to go to the computer shop, which is risky, go to a computer shop or anywhere risky just to conduct your online class. Kung hindi nyo talaga kaya because of limitations, then we can't do anything about it. But we encourage you to, we will understand you. Okay, we give you 2 years to comply for the whole requirements. Okay, incomplete muna kayo pag di nyo talaga ma-comply, pag hindi nyo talaga limitation due to pandemic, then so the bottom line is of this memo is health first. Okay? Ang pinaka-importante is self-preservation. You know what self-preservation is? Anong point ng matututunan nyo sa dinidiscuss dito kung mako-compromise yung life nyo, yung health nyo, di ba? So what's the point of learning all of this kung hindi nyo naman siya ma-apply, kung maano naman kayo, ma-endangered naman kayo because of the current pandemic situation. Okay, so health first before anything else. Self-preservation is the greatest knowledge of all. Okay, so one sign that you are intelligent person is if you are still alive. Okay, that's one sign that you are your IQ is high if you are still breathing. That's the best knowledge of all, is the self-preservation. Okay, so basahin natin. Amidst the dire problem of ubiquitous challenges our academic community and system have been facing since the onset of this pandemic and its current deadlier surge, which is the Delta variant. Yeah. The PUP Executive Committee, so nag-meeting yung EXECOM or Executive Committee, including the academic affairs, to act on the easing of academic requirements and a new grading system for the junior high and senior high and undergraduate. Undergraduate, that includes you, with the pandemic period effective this second semester of school year. So last sem siya, middle of last sem siya nag-take effect, and it's still taking effect as of this moment. So ito yung second part ng memo na to. Okay. So we are instructed, so members of the faculty are hereby instructed to refrain or stop giving academic tasks such as assignments, oral reports, and graded recitations. So of course, class, but we'll still have activity. Okay, activity na papagawa sa inyo, of course. That's what we will be basing your grade. But not too much, okay? Not too much assignment, walang oral report. So wala kayong makikitang oral reporting during online class. Wala ding graded recitation. Kasi nga, kinonsider namin yun. Paano kapag yung mga choppy yung signal, graded recitation, o di 5 na sila. So wala munang ganun. Pero of course, interaction is highly encouraged. So, walang graded recitation, pero dapat pag magtatanong yung teacher, ano pa rin kayo, participate pa rin kayo, engaging. Para at least it feels natural still, even though online classes. And yeah, yun nga, to develop confidence pa rin, dapat in-encourage pa rin yung participation. But it's not graded recitation. Give reasonable number of graded exercises or activities in skill-based. So architecture, engineering, accountancy, IT. So may mga iba talagang courses na it's inevitable to provide graded exercises. Set a maximum of 2 announced quiz per course. So dalawa lang yung major test natin. Maximum nga maximum of 2 announced quizzes. So ano to? Midterm and finals. So dalawa lang. Hindi pwedeng lumampas sa dalawang major exam. Okay? Kung wala pwedeng midterm is exam, then yung final project, which is the major assessment. Pero isa lang yung main exam. Okay? So ganun talaga. Hindi pwedeng every week or every month or every other week meron kayong major exam. Hindi pwede yun. Kasi easing up of academic requirements nga. So 2 major exam lang sa buong semester. Okay? So kayo, kapag hindi namin kayo pwedeng ibagsak within 2 years because of pandemic. Okay? So, incomplete lang kayo. Pero pag after 2 years, hindi nyo na-complete, let's say for some reason, for pandemic reasons na hindi kayo naka-attend, hindi kayo nakapag-submit, or hindi kayo nagparamdam, we cannot fail you. We can only tag you as incomplete. And you have 2 years to complete that. Okay? So, is part yun ng easing up of academic requirements. Kasi dati, kapag buong semester hindi ka nagparamdam, withdraw ka na. Okay, ulitin mo na yung next sem. Pero ngayon, online class, hindi ka nagparamdam for whatever reason, maybe because of pandemic, INC ka lang, hindi ka withdraw, INC ka. Okay? So, and you have 2 years. Dati 1 year lang. Pag incomplete ka, after 1 year, bagsak ka na, ulitin mo na yon. Pero ngayon, instead of 1 year, 2 years na yung bibigay namin palugit para ma-complete mo yung grade mo. Okay? So that is the memo number 6 of the academic affairs, which is currently taking effect to you. Okay, so may tanong ba class about this one? So you can, address your questions. Mga tanong ba kayo? Kahapon, na dami namin tanong sa puro shifting. Sir, gusto ko mag-shift sa psychology. Okay, yes, Nicolene.
Sir, if you will be tagged as incomplete po, ibig sabihin hindi ka po mag-move forward to second year or to the next year?
Mag-move ka kapag hindi prerequisite. Okay? Yung subject. Mag-move ka pa rin naman. Pero hindi mo ma-enroll, let's say second year, second sem. Meron kayong let's say Office Productivity Tools 2. Pag bumagsak kayo dito, hindi nyo ma-enroll yun. Tapos yung Office Productivity Tools 2 na yun, meron din siyang prerequisite sa second year. So para may snowball effect kapag made-delay ka. And pwede ka lang matitake mo yun pag fourth year ka na kasi hindi ka pwede mag-overload. Fourth year lang yung pwedeng mag-overload. So kapag marami kang INC, tapos pag fourth year ka na, doon lang pwede mag-overload. Parang sasabay pa yun sa practice teaching mo. Baka mahirapan ka. Kasi may mga estudyante ako ngayon, fourth year na sila. Ayun lang sila pinayagan mag-overload. Kaya, sinasabay nila yung mga first year subjects nila kaysa sa ano. Okay? So, good question, Nicolene. Makakapag-move on ka pa rin naman, pero makaka-graduate ka pa rin on time. Kung hindi masyado marami. Kung isa, dalawa lang yung ayansi mo. Pero maghahabol ka. Okay? So, may tanong pa ba, class? I'm glad na walang nagtatanong sa inyo kung paano makawala sa COED. Kasi kahapon, yun yung mga ano nila eh. Sir, gusto ko mag-transfer, mag-shift sa ibang course. So, I know na, of course, just like majority of the students in the COED, yung mga napagsara ng computer science, napunta sa BPTL, ED, ICT major, akala nila computer science yun. Pero TLE teacher talaga yun. Okay? So, i-ano nyo na. Kasi yung PUP, mahilig mag-rename ng mga course yan. Yung mass communication natin, broadcast communication, BBRC, Bachelor in Broadcast Communication. So, yung BS Ed, secondary education major in TLE, BBTLED. Okay? So, yun talaga yung course to class. Ano kayo? Pag may nagtanong sa inyo, anong course mo? Sabihin mo na lang na secondary education, major in TLE. Yun talaga yun. Okay? Whether you are IE. Kasi kapag nagpa-ranking naman kayo sa DepEd, hindi kayo ilalagay sa TLE, ICT, ilalagay kayo sa TLE lang talaga. Generic. Generalist. Meron nga akong classmate na nagpa-ranking siya sa QC. Okay, nagpa-ranking siya sa QC ah. Then, top 1 siya sa buong QC, sa buong rank. So, of course, priority siya. As soon as possible that makapasok siya sa public high school. I'm not sure kung ano nangyari, pero parang wala yatang nakita ko siya na nagtuturo ng PE. Sa MAPE siya napunta for 2 years. For 2 years yata, nasa MAPE department siya. I'm not sure kung ano nangyari. Maybe wala yatang opening sa TLE. Pero sa MAPE siya. Nakita ko siya nagtuturo ng PE sa high school. So yun, yung default path nyo is TLE teacher ng high school. Kung mayroon kayong TLE teacher ng high school sa drafting, sa electronics, sa electricity, so tingnan nyo na yung sarili nyo na doon kayo mapupunta. Okay, unless you don't you don't go to the teaching field or the teaching profession. You don't pursue the teaching profession. So roughly around 30%, 1/3 yung magiging teacher sa inyo. Marami pa rin naman magiging teacher, pero 1/3 lang yung magiging most likely that will become a teacher. Okay, may tanong pa ba? Kung naya kayo i-chat nyo na lang. Wala nang tanong, class? Basta next Tuesday, may meeting pa rin tayo. Okay? Then after that, 50-50 pa ako magmi-meeting tayo next Tuesday. Basta makabuo tayo ng at least 6 synchronous session. So ganun, class. Kung hindi synchronous, asynchronous. Ganun yung mga setup ng mga teacher nyo. Okay, may tanong pa, class? So we can now conduct. Okay? Yeah, Alice? Patrick, may tanong ka?
Sir, pwede po bang mag-shift sa different course?
Pero co-ed pa din?
Hindi po.
Ayun na nga. Actually, may experience ako dyan. May isang estudyante, day 1 talaga, day 1 first semester. First ever day niya sa PUP. Pumunta agad siya ng office. Sabi niya gusto niya raw mag-shift. Wala, kinausap lang ng kasi hindi talaga pwede mag-shift kung naka-enroll ka na. Hindi ka pwede makapag-shift at the middle lesson. We are not encouraging you to shift to other courses. Pero pwede siya. Pwede. hindi pwede na mag-shift ka. Pero we are not encouraging it. Okay? Kumbaga, our stand to that is give co-ed a chance. Kasi marami kaming testimonial na first year, second year, ayaw talaga na sa co-ed. Pero pagdating nila, may mga professional education subjects na sila. May mga testimonial sila na gustong-gusto na talaga nila sa co-ed. Okay? Na blessings in disguise na napunta talaga sila doon kahit ayaw nila. Okay? So,
Sige po, thank you po, sir.
okay. That, Dale, yes? May tanong ka?
Regarding po sa modules, sir, meron po kaming modules
Yes.
dito po sa
I will send it to Romel para ma-distribute nyo sa inyo. Okay? So, after this session, I'll send it to you, Romel. Okay, Romel? Nandito ka ba?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, may tanong pa ba, class? Ano ba? So, hopefully, sana, ito na yung last semester kasi na online class. Kasi nga, nag-start na naman mag-open yung mga ibang schools and even ibang colleges. So, hopefully, isang semester lang kayo magiging sa college life nyo sa maging online class. Kasi yung iba kong mga estudyante, ano lang sila, 4 na semester lang sila buong college nila. Kasi second year sila, second year, second sem na nagsimula yung lockdown. So online class na. Ngayon, fourth year, first sem na sila, online pa rin. So next sem, practice teaching na sila. 'Di ba? Kumbaga, half of their college life is omitted to them. Parang nawala na yung kalahati ng college life nila. Kasi nga second year. Fourth year, wala na rin naman sila sa PUP. Practice teaching na sila. So hopefully talaga na ito na yung last semester ng online class. Yes, may tanong ka pa, Nicole?
Sir, record po ba mag-uniform sa co-ed?
Actually, for first year, second year, hindi. Pero pag may professional subjects na kayo, professional course na kayo, professional education subjects, kahit doon lang sa subject na yun, okay, mag-uniform kayo. Kasi mas maganda tingnan kapag professional education subject. Pangit naman, prof ed yung subject na dinidiscuss ng prof niya tapos hindi kayo naka-uniform. So para whole package, at least for your professional education subject. Mga demo subject nyo, edtech, and gagamitin nyo rin yun kapag magde-demo na kayo. So at least naka-uniform kayo. Clear ba, Nicole?
Yes po. Ano po, sir? Other hair colors po. Ganun.
Actually, basta low-key lang. Hindi masyadong stand out. Medyo lang naman, copper color, It's not that visually striking. Hindi naman kulay pink or kulay red totally. Nile-let go na yan ng mga professors. Okay? Sa ibang, so you know what I mean. Okay?
Okay po. Thank you po.
May mga tanong pa ba, class, about your... by the way, aside from this, twice a week, nasa PUP din ako. Nag-office ako sa West 201. Ang office hours ko is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sa West 201. Pag napadaan kayo sa PUP Main, nandun ako sa West 201 main building. I'm there twice a week. Yesterday nandun ako. Then tomorrow, nandun ulit ako. Okay, may mga tanong pa ba? Ano ba? Else. Okay, so if there's no more question, you can open your webcam now and for documentation purposes because we are sending this to the dean. Let's take a class picture. Put your best smile. Isang screen lang tayo. Good. Isang lang tayo, slide. Okay. One. Let's wait for Kyle and Carla. Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so if there is nothing else, I will now end this session and say see you next week, class. Thank you so much for being here in our first day. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, sir. Thank you
sir.
po.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir. Thank you.
Bye, sir. Thank you po.
Bye,
Bye po, sir. Thank you po.